Okay. Hello guys. I'd like to welcome you to my small worm farm and get to introduce you to a few things that we're doing here. Recently in a group, is it Organic Kitchen Gardeners Kenya? I saw some inquiries about worm farming and whether we can all have a solution for kitchen gardeners. Some guys were requesting for a kit and whether they'd be able to purchase worms. So we put together this setup right here for that purpose. This is a 22-liter bucket. A 22-liter bucket. Now what we did, if you have a look inside here, you have this bucket that is going to be the housing for the worms. We have this that is supposed to stabilize it while inside, and we use the lid down below just to separate the bottom part so that this bucket is suspended so that it doesn't touch the base of the other bucket, of course, for the collection of the vermi liquid. Now as you can see, there's some holes drilled on this and some holes drilled on that down below so that the water can drain down to be able to collect from this tap. So it's a simple setup, a simple contraption that should be able to work even in an apartment or where you don't want to do the operation outdoors. So we'll put this together, have that right in there, get the bucket inside. You can start laying the bedding for the worms. I would do a straw like for beans. That's a bean residue. I would put the bean residue, then have another layer of composting leaves, just leaves that are a bit composted before putting in the worms, and now start filling up the bucket. As you feed the worms, the bucket will keep filling, and as you keep now to maintain the conditions that are conducive for the worms, you may need sometimes to water it a bit just to keep it moist, say at about 60% moisture. That is ideal for the worms. You have a tap here that you can open to harvest your liquid from here. Just have that covered up. We have holes done all round for airflow and ventilation of the worms. We also have holes done on that one as well. So that is the kit, and here are the worms. You can see, I think there is about 3 kgs of worms in this bucket. There's about 3 kilos of worms in this bucket, and the rest of the buckets as well. We have these bigger drums here where you just transferred some worms as well. We did straw layering up to that level, and then had animal manure, that is sheep and goat manure, some forest soil, and then laid the worms with their castings on top. They are a bit scattered. If we can have a look, I don't know if we'd be able to find the worms, but they are a bit scattered in this bin, but they'll be able to multiply. very fast and fill up this drum as well. We have some harvested liquid here. This is actually black gold for your garden. There's no better fertilizer you'd get than this. This is enriches the soil with beneficial microorganisms. You have bacteria and fungi that are good for your soil. They'll help build your soil structure, as well as feed your crops. Now we're just starting to sell actually the worms as we continue multiplying. So for the kitchen gardeners, you have the kit right here plus the worms. If you would like, if that is something that would interest you, then we can have a conversation on the comments. I'll leave contacts on the comments below. Thank you very much. That would be all for now. Happy gardening.